Hi guys, and welcome back to another exciting talk play of Metal Gear Solid Edition with me, Naz Dragonheart. We're going to start moving again. We picked up those thermal goggles like a stealth king. I mean, we was up against the camera, but I don't know why I'm saying we. I'm a one-man army here. Oh no, please don't turn camera. There you go. Yeah, you know I've mastered your kind. It's stopping me. Let's get down these stairs. Oh gods, they are men who I have not mastered. I will do, with a bit of effort. Is everything down? Nope, we're alright down there. Alright, we can pick these bullets up we spotted earlier. Excellent. That's a key card door. Yep, I know. Hopefully no one's going to come up here. I'll slip inside. First floor basement, right? Let's get there. Get there so we can get up in another elevator shaft. I said elevator. I got Die Hard on the brain.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green
yes, you
dot.
mentioned this green dot
Hurry
earlier.
and rescue him.
Let's have a sort of sneaky peek at the radar. There he is. That green dot is nice and big, I like it. There's no way I was going to miss that. Oh, that's a door. You have to go into first person view every time you want to see what code a door is. It's insane. And of course you've got to have the key card equipped when you're using the door, so that's going to present some serious problems. Yes, I know to climb a ladder. Serious problems later. But oh well. Back in the ventilation shaft, as opposed to the elevator one. Because this isn't Die Hard, it's Metal Gear Solid. Alright, I think if I go down there, I might see something, or someone. I see a guy on the toilet.
Cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
You perv. You better flush. Nope, doesn't even wash his hands. That is... oh god. I mean, what you call that? Rude, really. Some more bullets. Some more bullets in what it looks like a kind of a guard's room. I don't need any more bullets, do I? One. I'll take one out of there then. We got a bullet. Alright, let's get back to where we were. Back on track. That's the guard's toilet down there, so we take a left. Alright, this must be the way to the holding cells. That consensus episode being a nice long one. Whether you enjoyed that or not is irrelevant at this point in time. We're going to be stuck in cutscenes describing Metal Gear. Oh.
Is that a woman? Not him.
No, it's not him, it's a woman. She's clearly working out. Okay, stop Permanent Snake. We have missions to be doing. People to be saving. Oh, alright. I'll speak to you. Christ.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Like I've been doing. All the way up through here. You've got to follow. And how does he know? The Soliton radar was knocked off due to being in confined spaces. He must know more than me, clearly. But there's our man. Who we spotted by leaning against the wall.
Who's that?
Here we are.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
That's it, Snake. You let him know.
It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about
How are we going to get him out of here?
The terrorists?
Do they really
Considering
have
we
the ability
arrived
to launch a
by
nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are
unmanned
threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear
water
weapon.
torpedo.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it
Oh no,
possible?
you didn't see that.
It's possible.
You saw me just
They-
arrive. Got shot out
Could launch
from a submarine
How
we
did
got
they
here.
launch? I thought this place
Stealth
was just
style.
for keeping the dismantled warheads. They
Oh, we
shouldn't
can
have access
extract
to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay?
Okay.
We're conducting exercises with a new type of experimental
Yeah,
weapon.
just bumped the
A
mic there.
weapon that will change
I
the
apologise.
What?
world. A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the earth.
Okay.
A nuclear-equipped
Everybody,
walking battle tank.
get ready to say it with me. Here it comes. What's that?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
It can't be.
That's
You
right.
knew? Metal
Title's
Gear is
only
one of the most secret
there
lab
in the
projects.
game, but here it is.
How did you know that?
3 episodes in, and we find out it's Metal
We've had
Gear.
a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here
Yes,
at
you
this
have.
disposal site?
Metal Gear and
Why
Metal
else
Gear
would I
1
come
to
to
the
a
MSX.
godforsaken place like
Took
this?
2 of these down now.
I had heard the
Quite
Metal
the
Gear
expert
project
at it.
was scrapped.
On the
Can't bump the
contrary,
mic again.
it's
Apologise.
grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production.
Mass production? Oh hell no. Kind of those things running amok.
If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Oh hell.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping
It's
weapons.
about to go down.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
Wait a minute. How's he not spotted? Ah. Good
But I
moves.
thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Yeah.
You mean PAL? Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of ArmsTech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our
So
password, or
basically
there
the
can
2
be no
major
launch.
players in
But-
making of this project are on site.
They found out my password.
You talked.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't
Psycho Mantis,
resist.
one of the members of
Psycho
Foxhound.
Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
Oh, he almost
This
quoted me
is
verbatim
bad.
there. Or I did him.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's.
Yeah, Psycho Mantis is a lot of fun.
They
Fantastic.
find out Baker's password.
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys.
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the
friend.
passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage
Alright,
the
just in
safety
the middle of
lock.
playing some Metal Gear.
And if I do that,
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
so where are the keys?
Maybe that woman's got something to do with
Baker
the
should
card
have
keys.
Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put
Right.
them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement.
I heard the guards say
down
they
another
moved him to
level.
an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other
Oh, that
clues?
could be an issue for us
Yes,
all.
they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint.
What?
Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different
Why
color?
don't they cement over the areas at all? That's just
Here,
restricting
take
oxygen
this.
flow and
It's
potentially
my ID
killing
card.
anybody behind
It'll
those
open
walls.
any level 1 security door. It's called a pad.
Then again, they do have
It works together with
man-sized
your body's own
ventilation
electrical
shafts, so there's a good chance they'll be
Personal
alright.
area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
What?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon?
What the hell? Crap.
Hey, what happened?
This is not looking good for me. That's grim. Dead, huh?
Dead.
Let's see what's going on.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you. The
That's
Secretary of
Snake.
Defense
Demands
is in
answers.
operational control. I'm just here as your support.
More going on in here than meets the eye.
Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Okay, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe. Sorry for the impromptu end. Follow me on Twitter and meet you soon. Okay, cheers.